Good afternoon and welcome to Soulby. I'm here this afternoon in this beautiful location, pretty much unrivaled. It's absolutely stunning. Behind me you have this superb farmer's field right in front of the property I'm about to show you, and behind this field and from the house itself you've got fell views. It's amazing. It's such a peaceful location, but wait till I spin round and show you the property that we're bringing to the market behind me. So this is the house I'm thrilled to be able to show you. It's coming onto the market very shortly. This is just a little taster of what we've got to offer. What I'm going to do is show you the location of where the property is within the village, and then I'm going to take you inside, more importantly, to see what accommodation we have on offer, and also what is on offer in and around the outside of the property. It's got some beautiful garden space as well as a really surprising summer house as well. As I say, its location within the hamlet here is really unrivaled. It's a beautiful location. It's got a garage, it's got off-road parking, and inside the property it's very sizable. It's got 3 reception rooms, it's got a beautiful new kitchen, recently fitted, and it's also got 4 sizable double bedrooms, a small dressing area. It's got 2 family bathroom, shower room, and an upstairs toilet and downstairs toilet to offer. So without further ado, I'm going to show you a little bit more about this property, and we're going to take a look inside. So here you have behind me Jessamine house. It's a beautiful traditional property. It dates back to about 1812, I believe. You can just see in the background there we've got the garage. It's actually used as a workshop by the vendors, but could easily house a vehicle, but more so for a lot of people it would be for storage. As we walk around the side here, we're just walking towards the centre of the hamlet itself in Soulby, but you'll get a better idea of the look of the outside of the property from all angles. It's a very quiet and peaceful location, but only about 2 miles or so from Kirby Stephen. So as I say, if you walk in this direction it will take you back to the main heart of the hamlet itself. But I'm just going to spin round and show you parts of the back of the property. It's got a beautiful former wall garden. As you can see, it's quite a decent height, so it gives the garden space a lot of privacy. This is the back of the summer house, and there's an actual external door there to take you back into the garden of the property. This is the rear. It's just showing you another angle from which to see Jessamine house. And if we come further up the pathway here, sorry, up the lane, you'll get to come into the garden spaces. Firstly, I'm just going to show you a quick flit into the garage or workshop. It's what most people would use it for. It's actually got lots going on in here, lots of storage. And we'll just start on the garden space. These are beautiful. They're just coming into bloom now. Absolutely stunning. Very nice level lawn garden. Just frames the house beautifully. We've got some wisteria that's just come into bloom as well. It truly is beautiful. And it's such a tranquil spot. From this garden here at the front, you meet with a field. So there's no neighbouring properties directly in front of you. There is a little public footpath just behind this wall, but I am informed by the vendors it's very, very rarely used. Perfect spot. Very, very peaceful. All you can hear is birdsong. So I'm just going to show you through here. There's a little gate that adjoins that footpath if you so wish to use that access. And then just looking back at the house, you can appreciate more of the garden space. It's absolutely beautiful. So as we come through the rear gate, we're into the rear garden, which again has been really, really well presented, really well kept. Nice lawn area to the rear for a bit more privacy. Lots of well-stocked borders, and a really nice seating area up at the back there. It's absolutely bathed in sunshine today. It's a real sun trap. And as you look back at the house, you can see the extent of that pear tree. Doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? So another little wonderful addition is the summer house here. We've got an overspill area if you're socialising out in the garden, or you just want an extra little room for guests to retreat to, or to use as an alternative reading room, somewhere for a little bit of peace and tranquility. We've got this converted summer house. It really is a lovely quiet spot. As I say, it just takes in all of the garden space. It's just a great overspill room, really good fun. So we're just going to sneak round this corner. This is an area with some extra outbuildings, which I'm going to show you. And it's got an apple tree there. It's also got some soft fruits going on, but all importantly, just more storage for garden appliances, etc. So as you can see, you've got the historic walled garden there. It's a former, as I say, it's a very historic and traditional property dating back to 1812. And then we're going to take you inside the property for a further look at the accommodation. So we're just heading into Jessamine house. This is the wonderful replacement kitchen that the vendors have had put in only fairly recently. It's beautiful duck egg blue colour. I'm not sure you can pick that up on the camera quite so well, but it's a stunning kitchen space, and it's sizable enough for a breakfast table as well. So we've got all the mod cons in here. Your plumb for your dishwasher. It's got an induction hob. It's got steaming appliances, including an oven, a steam oven and a plate warmer, and it's also got a recess for a refrigerator as well over in the top left hand corner. So the door is double glazed. In fact, the whole property is double glazed, and it just had replacement windows put in, so it's increased its energy efficiency. There's a beautiful pitch pine floor as well, and it's a lovely light room. So adjacent to this, we've got a traditional reception room. There's actually 3 in total, and they're all really nice size rooms. This one's got a dual aspect. As you can see, really, really well dressed. There's attention to detail massively in this house. It's been presented so well. So as we go through the kitchen, there is an alternative entrance, but the vendors do use this more frequently than others. In here, we've got like an inner entrance passage, and it's got a pantry, which is perfect if you collect wine and you make jams and things like that. You just want a cool storage area with a lovely flagged floor in there as well. This is the rear of the property where we have a utility space. So again, if you've got pets and you're coming in from countryside walks, this is a great space to kick off your boots, clean your dogs down, and you've also got a butler's sink in there, so you can be doing washing dirty paws and such like. There is plumbing for a automatic washing machine. One of the above white goods is your tumble dryer. There's also recess for a fridge freezer, and your boiler is housed in here. There's loads of wall and base units as well. And as we go further into the back of the property, the rear porch area, you've got hanging for cloaks, and you've also got an all-important useful downstairs toilet. So there is a door here that comes into the rear garden, but there is an alternative door from one of the reception rooms as well. So from here, we're into one of our first reception rooms. This has got a really wonderful feel to it. Such a calm room, and a really nice size room. Its aspect is to the front, so it does enjoy the views over the front field and the gardens. It's got some amazing traditional features still in situ. Look, we've got the old shutters there. We've actually got all meat hooks in the ceiling, and this is really intriguing. This shows you essentially how the walls were made up when this property was built. So that is really fascinating, and they've exposed that. That looks wonderful in here. There's some storage alcoves, as you can see, and there is a fireplace in here, gas fire, to keep those winter nights warm in this room. It's sorry, I beg your pardon, it's gas fired central heating. It's on septic tank, and it is mains electric and mains water. So naturally, this would be your main entrance hall, but not used quite as often as you normally would. I guess just because the vendors have got used to how they use this house. But this is a really, really nice entrance hall, quite sizable, with stairs to your first floor. And then this is a useful cellar space. I'm not going to go all the way down because they're quite steep steps, but nonetheless, really, really good usable space. So Kirby Stephen itself, as I say, is only a short drive away, and that has all the amenities you could possibly want. It's got petrol stations, it's got cafes, restaurants, bars, coffee shops. It has solicitors, pharmacy, schools. It also has a spa, a couple of spa shops, and also a co-op. So there is plenty of amenities there you wouldn't really want for any more. This is a great sized room. This is a fantastic space. It's sort of set up as a study cum library, but its uses are endless. It could be a further reception room, a sitting room, just another area for guests to come if you've got lots of guests staying, but dual aspect. And then also we've got some double doors, double glazed double doors, which lead out into the rear garden again. So we're just going to head upstairs now. I'm going to show you the sizable bedroom spaces that this house has to offer as well. So as I say, you can see that the vendors have loved this home and they've presented it to a fantastic standard. You could just drop your bags in here and live in it really, really well without having to touch it. Obviously there's chance to personalise, but that would be down to the individual. This is one of the first double bedrooms that we come to at the top of the landing, and again boasts these amazing outlooks. So yeah, superb views from most of these bedrooms. Nice ornate fireplace, nice feature, and also what looks to be an original alcove with sort of a dressing table area come storage space beneath. Adjacent, there's a clever little walk-in dressing room, and then alongside the other room is a shower room, which has been obviously replaced only fairly recently. It's got a nice big P-shaped shower, pedestal wash basin, WC and a bidet in here, so it's a sizable room, nice and light, and with a window at the end there, and this stunning pitch pine, what look to be original floorboards. Absolutely superb. A lot of the doors are the latch doors as well, so I'm imagining quite a few of these are original. And as we come to the second bedroom, you'll again see how sizable these rooms are. Again, we've got another what looks to be original fireplace, and again it enjoys superb views similar to next door from the front. All the windows have been recently replaced by the vendors, so as I said, it's for an older property, its energy efficiency is pretty good. As we go back out onto the landing, we have got a convenient upstairs WC. Always very useful. So this house would lend itself for a family who's maybe extending or have guests on a regular basis, because there's so many rooms to use. Big airing cupboard space. It doesn't lack storage, this house either. Nice lengthy hallway. Again, lots of natural light. And then we come to the end here with another bathroom space. So it's got a bath in this one instead of a shower, but a shower over the bath, which is mains electric fed, and a pedestal wash basin and toilet. This room actually has underfloor heating as well. So I am told by the vendors this was a former joiner's house, so it could tell you a tale, no doubt. And I believe the joiner's workshop was in the garaging space there. We do believe that, as I say, it could tell a tale or two. It's a very old property, but has been beautifully upgraded. So as you can see, another good double room here, and a superb fourth double bedroom. Again, the proportions in these bedrooms are pretty decent. And again, this has the beautiful view out at the front there. We've even got the neighbouring pony. What could be nicer? So, that's the extent of the accommodation in Jessamine House. So if you can see yourself living in this beautiful traditional property situated in the heart of Soulby, in this tranquil position with all this beautiful rolling countryside in and around, lots of sizable accommodation internally and stunning gardens, please do give our Penrith office a call on 01768 88 11 11.